I'm sorry, honey. You know I would if I could, but I just can't today. I could squeeze you in first thing Monday. Fine. See you then, Susan.
Man, 39 degrees. You were right, Trudy.
It's too cold for this time of year. I'm gonna write a letter.
I don't like it one bit. I turn blue when it's this cold outside, and blue is not in my palette. Anne Boleyn had 6 fingers.
Who's Anne Boleyn?
Anne Boleyn. She was one of the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
I never watched public television.
She had 6 fingers. What happened to the other 4? She had 11 total. Are you trying to confuse me? What are you talking about? This article says she had 6 fingers on one hand. So all her sleeves had to hang down so she wouldn't look weird.
Reader's Digest is a font of useful information.
Clary, I just love my scarf. You're so thoughtful. It really jazzes up my outfit.
The only thing that separates us from the animals is our ability to accessorize. I just want to spray a little more of my French perfume. It just smells so good, and I love it when it fills the air.
Don't waste it. That stuff ain't cheap.
Save it, honey. We're gonna have to wear our clothes as it is.
I'm just so touched that you remembered us.
I had a ball shopping. I don't care what anyone says. French people are very friendly.
I love losers too. I may want to borrow it sometime.
You're welcome to it.
You don't like it, do you?
It's perfect for me. A print this busy will never show the dog hair.
Man, my feet are like 2 bricks of ice.
Oh, this coffee tastes like it was made in a rubber tire.
And now remember to get the new thing from Mr. Coffee.
Have any of you guys seen her this morning? I haven't. I went directly to the house when I got in. Only the boys were there. Do you think she'll come by?
I doubt it. I'm sure her hair is the farthest thing from her mind.
Who knows what's on her mind, but she might need something, and I wanted to be here for her.
I'm glad you said to stay open today.
How are the boys?
As well as can be expected.
My husband and I are taking over some barbecue later.
I've never seen so much food. You can never have enough food at times like this.
Oh, sure. Basically, after the transplant failed, she went back on dialysis. You knew that. She'd been doing fine the last few months, but last Monday, everything went wrong. It was like dominoes. They thought that they could correct things with a little surgery. As they wheeled her down, she said, "Mama, I'm going to feel so good when this is over." They gave her the anesthetic.
In a way, she might be right. You know, she knew she was going to be with her king.
Yes, I know. Maybe so.
We should be rejoicing.
You go ahead. I wish I could feel that way. I guess I'm a little selfish. I'd rather have her here.
Miss Mullen, I don't mean to upset you by saying this. It's just I pray very hard to make heads or tails of it. I think in Shelby's case, she wanted to take care of that baby, of you, and everybody she knew. Her poor body just was so worn out. It wouldn't let her do anything she wanted to do. So she went on to a place where she could be a guardian angel. She will always be young. She will always be beautiful. And I personally feel much safer knowing she's up there on my side. I know some people might think it sounds real simple and stupid, and maybe I am, but that's how I get through things like this.
Thank you, Annelle. I appreciate that. That's a very good idea. Shelby, as you know, would not want us to get all mired down and wallow in this. She would look on it as one of life's occurrences. We should deal with it the best way we know how and get on with it. That's what my mind says. I just wish somebody would tell that to my heart.
Tommy said you didn't leave her side.
Well, I wasn't in the mood to play bridge. No, I couldn't leave my Shelby. It's interesting. Both the boys were very difficult births. I almost died with Jonathan. With very difficult births. Shelby was a breeze. I could have gone home the afternoon I had her. I was thinking about that as I sat next to Shelby when she was in a coma. I would work her legs and arms and kept to keep the circulation going. I told the ICU nurse that we were doing our Jane Fonda. I stayed there. I kept on pushing, just like I always have when Shelby was concerned, hoping she'd sit up and argue with me. But finally, we all realized there was no hope. at that point, I panicked. I was very afraid that I would not survive this. The next few minutes, while they turned off the machines, Drum couldn't take it. He left. Jackson couldn't take it. He left. It struck me as amusing. Men were supposed to be made of steel or something. But I couldn't leave. I just sat there holding Shelby's hand while the sounds got softer and the beeps got further apart until all was quiet. There was no noise, no tremble, just peace. I realized as a woman, how lucky I was. I was there when this wonderful person drifted into my life, and I was there as she drifted out. It was the most precious moment.
Well, I don't know how your insides are doing, but your hair is holding up beautifully. Did you have it done in Shreveport?
No, I did it myself.
Hold it, Missy. I don't want to hear that kind of talk.
Doing my hair was so odd. I had no idea about the back.
You did a lovely job. I just smoothed out the rough spots. In fact, when Mel's on maternity leave, I'm going to be needing some extra help. You interested?
Well, it was just with so much going on. I don't know if I would have time. Would feel like doing it. But this morning I wanted to come here more than anything. Isn't that silly?
No.
Last night I went to Shelby's closet for something, and guess what I found? All our Christmas presents stacked up and wrapped with her own 2 hands. Oh, I'd better go.
Check the back.
Perfect, as always. You know, Shelby was right. It kind of does look like a brunette football helmet.
Honey, sit down. Do you feel all right?
Yes, I feel fine. I feel great. I can jog to Texas and back. It's just, my daughter can't. She never could. I'm so mad, I don't know what to do. I want to know why. I want to know why Shelby's life is over. How is that baby ever going to understand how wonderful his mother was? Will he ever understand what she went through with him? I don't understand. Lord, I wish I could. It's not supposed to happen this way. I'm supposed to go first. I've always been ready to go first. I can't stand this. I just want to hit somebody until they feel as bad as I do. I just want to hit something and hit it hard.
Here, get this. Slap her, Malin. Are you crazy? Hit her. Are you high? Clary, have you lost your mind? You know, she should sing I Love Weezer Boudreaux. Tree, down line 1-1. Let her beauty stand in the way. Hit her. Miss Clary, enough. Hush, Clary. Weezer has got a chance about your fellow woman. Slap her, Malin. You're gonna piss God off if you're not careful. Well, Malin, you just missed a chance of a lifetime. Most chicken pears with their eye teeth take a whack at Weezer. You are a pig from hell. All right. Hit me then, I deserve it. Whatever would we do without Clary's own personal brand of humor?
Clary, you were evil and you must be destroyed.
Hi, darling, but nature's taking care of that faster than you could. Things are getting entirely too serious. I'm sorry, Lynn. You're all entitled to our sorrow. That was very funny, Clary.
I have to admit, I laughed, even though it wasn't a very Christian thing to do.
And now I get to lighten up.
My husband always says the same thing.
I bet Lloyd did kick out of that one. Lloyd did get a lot of enjoyment at my expense when he was alive. Lynn, you know how much Lloyd adored Shelby. I bet she's out there now, showing her around, paying off her parking tickets. She was always crazy about Lloyd. She worshiped the quicksand he walked on. I'm sure when he's up there, he's very happy to see a familiar face. He was a Louisiana politician. We didn't know how many people went to heaven. Clary, Weezer, you know I love him more than my luggage. You're too twisted for color TV. Thank you.
Now that you two have made up, we better let this woman go. She has to pull herself together. She can't be an eye string makeup running down her neck.
Miss Malin. We'll be fine in here.
I shouldn't have gone on like I did. I made everybody cry. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Laughter through tears is my favorite emotion.
Maybe it was about time I had an emotional outburst. Maybe I'll start having them at home more often. Drum will be pleased. I'm so glad I came by. Shelby would have had fun this morning.
I'm sure she did. Malin, tell your family, especially Durham, that you've been in my prayers. Yes, Nell, I pray. There, I said it.
I suspected this all along.
But don't go try and make me come out to one of those church tent rivals with those Bible beaters doing God knows what. They'll probably make me eat a live chicken.
Not on your first visit. Very good announcement, spoken like a true smartass.
Malin, Owen wanted me to tell you that you're in your thoughts too.
But I didn't think you and Owen were...
He's coming on Monday to take me to Shelby service. The girl will do anything to get us together.
I better go.
Malin, you promise you'll call if you need anything. You hear?
And if her line's busy, you can always call me. Call me. I have call waiting. Just got it.
I will.
Oh, Miss Malin, I don't know if this is the time or the place, but I just wanted to let you know that me and Sammy decided if it's a girl, we want to name it Shelby, because she's the reason we met, if that's okay with you.
Shelby would be tickled pink.
What do you do if it's a boy? Shelby, I guess.
That's the way it should be. Life goes on.
Malin, I know it hurts, but it'll get better. And if you ever feel like you need to take a whack at something, you can hit on me. I won't break.
I may take you up on that. You have no idea how wonderful you are.
Of course we do.